Congratulations, you are the winner.
Uh, hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, Lily. Well done. Well done on getting first. First stream of the year. First of the year. Fantastic. Well done. How are you? Are you good? Have you been keeping well? Have you been keeping out the way of everybody? Has it been hectic? Has it been quiet? We need to know. It's been very quiet for me. We took the trees down today, which I kind of needed it trees to come down, to be fair. um, 2 2 seconds. Been good, thanks. Been inside avoiding people, which is nice. Okay. Just need to do something. Been avoiding people, which is nice, yes. As I say, I've been I haven't really been anywhere. I haven't even been out. I think that I've been outside to walk the dogs. I went outside to take the lights. We've got a little bear and a snowman that have got lights in them for Christmas. They're now down, so I've taken them away, which was about 2 minutes worth. But it's freezing here. It's so cold. I'm sure it is all over the UK at the moment. Everybody seems to be getting hit with it. There's snow where there shouldn't be snow. It's all a bit mad. We haven't had any snow yet, weirdly. Although I believe Banshee has had flurries of snow today, and she's literally about 45 minutes away from where I am at the moment, and we're going to meet them tomorrow. So that could be interesting. You know, things are getting a little bit weird and wonderful when there's actual snow falling on a beach. Now, UK beaches aren't renowned for being absolutely sweltering hot, certainly. We're not in a subtropical atmosphere or climate, but it's still kind of weird for snow to be falling on a beach in the UK. But that's what happened today. So, Lily, I saw that you didn't have that much. You had a very, very, very slight dusting in in just one or two little places. But we've had nothing. We're supposed to be getting something tonight, and it's cold enough for it. It's actually almost too cold for snow. It's like -1 at the moment, but I think with the wind chill factor, it's way lower than that. I don't even want to call that snow. That was a scam. Well, be careful what you wish for. We may have more, a lot more on the way, according to the forecasters. So fingers crossed it doesn't actually come crashing down on Monday, because that will be absolute chaos with everybody going back to work, uni, school, etc., and the roads being in a complete and utter state. So hopefully that doesn't happen. As I say, we're going to visit. Well, we're going to meet up with Banshee tomorrow on her holiday location, and we're going to take the dogs down the beach. So look out, Thane, is all I can say. Hopefully, that's not going to be an issue. Because the last time Rocket and Thane met, it didn't go so well. But that was maybe because Thane was actually in Rocket's domain in his own house. So that's it. I hope we can get it so I can be at home in it while still on my uni break. Of course, Si, you don't go back on Monday. Yeah, another week or so yet, is it, before you go back? Interesting. I do miss that. Although I've been off for almost 2 weeks. And I have to say, every time I take an extended break like that, going back to work, even though I know there's nothing particularly, I've checked my emails and stuff, and I know there's nothing lurking in my mailbox, in my inbox when I go back that's going to frighten me. But I know the first week's going to be a little bit stressful, in as much as I have 2 submissions to make with financial budgets for the financial year. So there's going to be immediate pressure to get stuff there. You don't go back until February. Good God. I have no in-person assessments, so I don't have to go back in until the start of semester 2. Good grief. I can't remember my breaks being that long when I was at uni. Maybe it was. I don't think it was though. I think it might have been mid-January I went back. Certainly didn't seem to think it was like 6 weeks or something at that time of year. So yeah, but even better for you. You'll absolutely not want to go back by February. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that works. As I say, I've checked my email. I know there's nothing particularly worrisome in my inbox, but I'm still like, it just means we're back to the grind of having to get up, having to be in front of the computer, having to do this, having to do that. Where you've got a bit more agency, obviously, when you're on a break. And the great thing about
Oh
hello
shit.
Grim,
Here we go again.
the great thing about the construction industry in the UK is that everybody, every single person stops just before Christmas, and there's a 2 to 3 week break. So you kind of know that you're not going to come back to absolute nonsense in your inbox, which is even better. That's absolutely great. But it's the only time of the year that that happens, so it does allow you to just totally relax, I have to say. There is absolutely no pressure whatsoever to, check email or be on your guard or whatever, but I kind of do it anyway just to make sure. But all good, but I can't say I'm looking forward to going back into the thick of it on Monday. Um, yes, Grimm's put a picture of Braun, which is, if you didn't know it was a dog whose face was covered in snow, you would have absolutely no idea. Now, Grim, given that Lily is scared of dogs and runs in the opposite direction of any picture or image of a dog, maybe not the best thing. Yeah, I know. I had no idea what I was looking at. Yeah, it's in true Grim fashion. It's in about 180p. So yeah, you really wouldn't have known until Grim told me this. Oh, indeed, yes. It is quite indistinct until you actually start to, think what could it be. Once you've kind of got the nose centered in the middle of the picture, after you've got that, then everything's kind of okay. You can kind of work it out from there. Good evening, Kerry. How are you? Are you good? Are you over the variant, as it's being called bizarrely? I'm good, thank you. Well, that's good to hear. I see the new year has not brought the change of name yet. You're still a koala, not a cherry. My picture taking skill is matched by none, because no one can go that low. Indeed. You can't commit. Grim's still taking pictures on a flip phone. But yes, it's quite funny. Dogs love putting their face smack into the snow. Did I have a monster today? I did not. So there'll be no Gamba today. My partner is off, so I never really had the opportunity to just sit and we all know flip phones are cool. Well, they are making a bit of a comeback. There are, Samsung's obviously got a couple of flip phones, and there's a rumor that Apple is developing a flip phone. Although, why on earth anybody would want an Apple flip phone, I have no idea. It'll just be one of these things. It's like the extendy phones, the ones that have got the big screens and everything. It'll just be a moment in time where people thought that'd be a cool idea, and then realised why we all moved away from flip phones. I don't think I ever really had one. I kind of avoided them, I have to say. The closest I probably got to it was I had a Nokia it was a bit like the Matrix one, the one they used in the Matrix, which you flicked and that flipped down the way. So it was one unit, but you kind of flipped it and the keypad dropped, or the face of the phone dropped and exposed the keypad, which was really cool. I've actually still got that somewhere in a bag of random old tech. That was possibly the coolest phone I ever owned, if I'm honest. It was really, really good. The only thing was I tended to fidget with it. So there was it was very, 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 very well built. And I mean, I don't get me wrong, Grim. I am Apple through and through. I would never choose to own an Android phone. I love my Apple phone and iPad. So I am in the Apple ecosystem. But I just don't understand why anybody would want an Apple phone. Sorry, an Apple flip phone. But yeah, that's the closest I got to having an actual. I never had a clamshell phone, the one that kind of completely flicked over on itself or whatever. I don't know why, because I always had a reasonably new phone from the very start. You didn't mind BlackBerry. BlackBerry were a bit iffy. I don't think I ever owned a personal BlackBerry. I think I had a BlackBerry for work at one point. But that's about the closest I got to really getting involved with BlackBerry. I suppose they were better, obviously, for business stuff because you had an actual full keypad there. I used to be diehard Samsung till BlackBerry arrived. My family keeps all the old phones and laptops that we've ever got. The oldest phone we have is a brick phone, and the oldest laptop was one of those. There's a little ball on the side of the screen, meant to be a mouse. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think I got my first. I think I got my first mobile phone in 1990. It would have been 7 or 8, 1997 or 1998, one of the two. It wasn't actually that much of a brick either. It was reasonably slim, but it was literally just a phone. You couldn't do anything else. I don't even think you could text with it. I think you could just make calls. So it was kind of a waste of time, to be honest, because you were never really making that many calls that made it absolutely necessary to have an actual mobile phone. I think I got it for a Christmas or a birthday or something. It just seemed to be a kind of a thing that would be cool to get on your birthday or Christmas, a bigger present, if you like. But yeah, I've always had a kind of, now we're all slaves to our phones, can't possibly live without it. Hello, Kubu. Kubu is so cool.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
Hello, Pissy.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting.
Disgusting. You just went to the toilet. Well, that's good. Hello, Pissy. How are you? Hello, Kubu. Are you good? Are you good? Are we all well in 2026? Did anybody do anything? Oh, my food is done. Be right back. But just get started chatting to Kubu and off she goes. How rude. Comes in, tells us she's been to the toilet, and then disappears. Rotten behaviour. Rotten. Pissy, are you back in Estonia or have you... I've lost track of your travels. When were you travelling? Have you travelled yet? Have you been in Manchester and you're now back? Or are you travelling later in January? Hopefully the weather doesn't affect you if it's in the next couple of days. That would not be cool at all. Pissy is still in Estonia. I could hear you, you know. I know. That's why I said it. Don't think I'm just talking to hear my own voice, do you? I have no inner monologue. Why on earth would I be talking to myself? You are still in Estonia, yeah. Isn't that why people stream? What, to talk to themselves? No. I wouldn't have said so. Yeah. Why do we stream? Who knows? I just like playing games. And I thought, well, I could play games badly in front of people. Talking of playing games badly, oh my God, I am having such a hard time with Silksong. It's one of those games that just, it almost seems like it's been designed from the ground up to be incredibly difficult and incredibly frustrating from the very first moment you start the game. Most games give you a bit of leeway when you start. So you kind of start slowly and begin to work your way through it, and it then ramps up and ramps up and ramps up. But Oh, you finally got Ghost of Tsushima. Fantastic. I'll be having a cold in the summer at this point. Indeed. That you know why that is, Kubu? Because you didn't put the heating on until about the 19th of December, you crazy lady. It should have been on about a month before that. So you're not freezing your ass off in your own house. But yeah, I am enjoying Silk Song, but oh my god, it is frustrating. I hope you have thermal knickers. I only put the heating on because my mum was sick and I felt bad. Kisa got me Hollow Knight. I love it, but my fingers are crying because I'm using the keyboard instead of a controller. Oh my god, I can't even contemplate playing on a keyboard. That just seems almost impossible to me. Trying to pull off, yeah, it doesn't sound like a good time, Grim, to be fair. It's good training. Kuru, you have not changed in 2026. Still as sussy as ever. Indeed, yes. Spray her, Grim. Spray her with the bottle. Bad Kubu. Bad Kubu. Ku got more cursed. Yes, she seems to have. But yes, I am enjoying it, but it's taking a lot longer to get round and about, navigate places because it is absolutely. Should have seen me in Wade's stream after my nap. Yeah, I haven't been on Twitch at all today. Kubu said she'd be more innocent in 2026. Not convinced so far. Yes. Well, on the face of the first 5 things that she said, I'm not believing that at all. The jury is very definitely out on that one as it stands. But yeah, I've been lies. Lies that you said you were going to be as innocent. Thank you, Kerry. Is TTS going to work?
Jet Caesar has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 2 months, totally not a scam. Thank you, Dathy, for welcoming me into your lovely community. Met some lovely peeps through here. Grimy24 love. Here's to 2026. Party face emoji. Older to good
Party
vibes.
face emoji. Thank you, Jet. Thank you so much for those kind words. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here as ever. Now, you'll be disappointed tonight because I was just saying earlier, I didn't have a monster today. My partner's on her 3-day break from work. Yeah, I think TTS has been. Hello, Dan. How are you? TTS has been fairly nerfed on Mix It Up for a number of weeks now, and there's been an update to Mix It Up, which I did right before I started stream. I thought this could be extremely stupid. But I hit the update button and it doesn't appear to have broken anything. But there was a lot of stuff about streaking, lurking, because I think you're cool. Thank you, Mel. There are very, very few people on the planet think that I'm cool. But welcome, welcome. And I'm enjoying you streaking, if I can say that. Am I allowed to say that? That sounds sussy. You can streak all you like in here. Did you have a good New Year, Mel? Was it all cool? I saw you in Banshee's chat just on the before we all sort of broke up for New Year. That was a lovely raid, that one. Fantastic. Nobody's innocent ever. Well, what did you say there, Grim? I missed that. You know what? I may expose Koo. Koo was very sweet when we met, and now Koo is the most cursed person I know. I don't know if that's progress in friendship or regression. Well, I think you've probably signed your own death warrant there, Grim. Calling her out. But Lily is the worst. Oh, I see. Dan's busy playing Atomfall. I have to say, I quite like it. Yeah, I have to say, it didn't particularly float my boat when I saw it. I think it was probably because it's by the same people, I think, and I may be wrong here, but I seem to remember it's by the same people that did Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I think it's kind of adjacently set in that universe. It's quintessentially sort of English countryside, cozy village. And that was such a bad. I think I would have really loved to have played that properly, but it was so badly optimized for the PC. That's one of the very few games that I've played on stream that I've literally had to stop because it was making me feel ill because of the optimization. Y'all are cursed, and I love it. Fabulous, fabulous. So yeah, I don't know. That slightly put me off, I have to say. I don't think it's got anything to do with everyone's gone to the rapture. I don't think it's got anything to do with it at all. But I just didn't really vibe with it when it came out, and it seemed to fall either you loved it or you didn't really like it at all. But I don't know terribly much about it, so I might go back and look at it at some point. But you got Ghost of Tsushima. When are you starting that? I think Kerry, you will absolutely love Ghost of Tsushima. I think it's it's what Assassin's Creed games should be, essentially. We have started Small Koala's playing it as she's the best at that sort of game. It's essentially all the best bits of the Assassin's Creed games all run together without the stealth and with better combat. Great game, loved it. Banshee, be prepared to have boxes of tissues as the story goes. It's one of those games that absolutely starts to. It's a stunning looking game as well. Yes, it is. But the story starts to go places. Oh, yeah, very much so. By the end, there will be tears and snots everywhere. Absolutely, it does indeed. The story is fantastic that runs through it as well. So, but yeah, it was one of the only games that I have platinumed on the PS5 or the PS4 on a PlayStation. I'm not at all bothered about platinuming things or getting achievements in games. Don't see the point. But I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima so much, I actually did bother my bum to go and get the last 2 or 3 bits that I hadn't actually uncovered on the way through. I got it as it was 30 quid for the director's cut version. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, it is stunning looking. And if you're playing it on the PS5, it will look absolutely incredible. But I mean, that's still, I mean, 30 quid's a good price. I'm not going to knock it for the length of the game that you get out of it. But for a game that's now 5-6 years old, that seems, they are making good money out of that. It does look better than Supermarket Simulator. Well, I would hope so. And when you've played that, you can play Ghost of Yoti. I used to 100% games when I was a teen, but nowadays I'm lucky if I can boot up a game at all. Yeah, I've got one of the. Well, I think I've become. What was I going to say? If I'm playing a game, if I get a game for stream, I'll play through it 100%. Although, I think I've become a little bit lazier about that with games that I get from the developers and from key sites, because sometimes you quite vibe with the game when you start it and you think this is quite cool, but after 3 or 4 hours of it, you're like, yeah, it's all right, and I haven't actually wasted any money on it. So as it's kind of okay, I can drop it and move on. Whereas if you actually spent your own money on it, there's a bit thing in my head says, if you spent your own money on it, you are absolutely going to sit and grind through it and get to the end of it. And in most cases, I actually do quite enjoy getting to the end of the game and seeing what seeing what the whole process is. But there are other times when you just can't stop playing it. Like, and obviously I didn't pay for Sleep Awake. I got that key through a key site. But absolutely needed to play all the way through that game. It was superb. I loved it, despite what Nat says. And Nat, our friend Nat, a friend of the stream, who is also part of the Uncle Social Club stream team, doesn't really like the game. In fact, I think she called it boring. I've been getting horror shorts recommended to me. Now I've been watching yours on YouTube. Yeah, I pulled down my latest short after 3 hours. It said it had no views, and I thought, okay, I'm going to repackage that because I had a better idea as to how to recut that. I did pull down my shorts on YouTube, TOS. Don't know if you already said, but what was your favourite game of 2025? Probably Expedition 33. It's kind of hard. I mean, I don't really do favourites of things. It wasn't Twilight Princess. Yeah, it just goes on, doesn't it? It goes on and on and on and on and on. I will get back to it at some point. I do want to finish it. It's the furthest I've ever got into it. But I just kept, when I got to the point of where I stopped, I think I stupidly looked up a walkthrough to see where I was, and there was still something like a third of the game to go, and I thought, God, I've been doing this forever. You know, if I've got another third of the game to go, this is going to be another, 8 weeks or something like that. The best game I got in 25 is Cat Goes Fishing. Okay. You think Dispatch, maybe. You see, I haven't seen Dispatch. I've deliberately not watched anything to do with Dispatch. Kingdom Come Deliverance. See, Nat loved Kingdom Come Deliverance. She absolutely rinsed that game. And she is getting more and more into RPGs. But that was one of her favourites, I think, of the year. I think because it was a bit of a surprise for her. But she's a machine. She's played through the whole of Cyberpunk and the DLC in 7 days. Put 75 hours into it in 7 days. That's just insane. I played the first one since it was a Kickstarter, so close by my heart. And her last stream was 14 and a half hours, I think, that just because she wanted to grind to the end of the game to maintain her agenda. She's crazy. 75 hours and 7 streams. Mad. Absolutely mad. Otherwise, I'll just play hundreds of hours of RimWorld. Yeah, that's another game that seems to get people. Nat's ability to play games quickly is mental. Absolutely. She is just a machine. And the fact that she plays it all on mouse and keyboard as well, it just kind of freaks me out. Because some of these games that she plays, like Ninja Gaiden Black, playing that on mouse and keyboard is that's absolute insanity. Who is this Nat? Nat Spresso, friend of the stream. Let's do this. Oh, God. Does Jet's sub count as a new sub? No. Does that work? Why is that not working? Oh, God. What's happening here? There we go. Go and give Nat a follow. Absolutely fantastic streamer. Do you need that one by any chance? Jets is a resub, not a new sub. But yeah, that is crazy. I played all of Witcher 3, I take it that is, on mouse and keyboard. Don't recommend playing it on mouse and keyboard. It's hard. Yeah, but as I say, Grim, Nat is holding like world records on Ninja Gaiden, playing on mouse and keyboard. In fact, it got... well, I mean, cool. You could sub, and that would be a new sub. Dunno, seemed fine on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, there seems to be two big camps, basically. That some people absolutely die on the hill of mouse and keyboard's better for everything. I just can't see how you can play Souls-likes and Souls games on a mouse and keyboard. That to me is absolute insanity. I has very very shaky hands. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Dispatch, as I say, Kerry, I played the demo obviously and loved it. I did ask for a key and didn't get the key, so I kind of thought, well, I'll keep myself away from it completely. I don't know quite how I managed to, but I'll keep myself away from it completely until there's a fairly good discount. and it's never been fairly well discounted at the moment. Mouse and keyboard is better for some things, but like I prefer using a controller for things like Halo, COD, Microsoft Excel. Yes. I don't really play. I've played a bit of COD here and there. I don't really like first-person shooters, if I'm entirely honest. I did back in the day, where weirdly I did play mouse and keyboard for things like Unreal Tournament, Quake Tournament, and I did use mouse and keyboard at that point, but I was a lot younger at that. I was probably half the age I am. So I think as you get a bit older, there's just no point in playing games like that because you're just far too slow. Despite the fact that I'm pretty quick for someone in my age, there's no way that I'd be able to keep up with the good people. I gave up on COD after the 5th one back in like 2010. Yeah, it's probably about the last time. I think it was probably Black Ops, maybe around about Black Ops, the first Black Ops, that I kind of checked out at that point. But yeah. So I will get around to Dispatch at some point. Watch this space. When it gets a decent discount on Steam, I'll probably end up picking it up. I need to be able to pause games. I see. Well, not a Souls fan then. Because you can't pause there. You can always find some safe place. There will be a safe place on a Souls game, but yeah, not too many abilities to pause on those games. So yeah, I think, I mean, I find it hard. People say, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite album? I can never tell people what that is. It depends on the day of the week and the month of the year. You want to try a Souls game? Probably Dark Souls 3 is a good place to start.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
Shut it!
Favorite movie, you say? Indeed, yes. But as I say, if people ask me these questions, and I've got no answer. There's not one song, one album, one movie that stands out head and shoulders above every other thing over and over again every time. I don't know. I seem to have an inability to rank things like that. I just like what I like. So I mean, there's been loads of good games through the course of the year. But I suppose in terms of a big, sprawling, epic journey with good combat, etc., then Expedition 33 probably is good. Games are easier, but favourite album, that's hard. I don't know. I think, I mean, if somebody put a gun to my head and said, what is your favourite game ever, it would be Bloodborne. Bloodborne is, I think, probably head and shoulders above every other game. I can go back to Bloodborne at any time and have a good time and enjoy myself. There's only one film I've watched like 30 times. So it's an easy question for me as someone who barely watches films. Go back to Bloodborne right now on stream. I mean, I could, but I'm kind of not really in the mood to play Bloodborne at the moment. What I mean is I love Bloodborne, and I very, very, very rarely play games. Shampoo Simulator, is that even a game? Head and Shoulders, I see. God, that's a terrible one, that. That's shocking. I don't know whether everybody will get that. Do you get, is Head and Shoulders a universal brand? Yeah.
Baka.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. As I say, I very, very rarely play games. Replay games, and but Bloodborne I do go back to every now and again and have another little run through, and I think Kuwu was just throwing it out there in the universe. See, yeah, absolutely. You kind of stood up, you put your head above the parapet there, Grim. That was absolutely going to come. My God, I've got 2 halls of hats now. End-to-end stuff. Right, well, I better do one of them, I suppose. Let's go across to that. I wash with Head and Shoulders. Let's see. Right, where are we? Right, let's do this as a start. God, this golf pro keeps winning over and it's just gone into iconic Glasgow. Did I make a terrible joke? Yeah. Right. Literally. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, God. Found it. Eventually. That was close. There we go. Right, go back to that, and we can go to that and there. Is that us off and running? You need a hat display. Maybe some skulls waving.
At
Oh, there we
Exkurumi,
go.
you are 93% of a
And
menace to the
TTS is
stream.
back. They've actually
A true
fixed
gremlin.
TTS.
You are the wasp in the moving car. The spider in the corner of the shower. The nails down the blackboard of life.
I actually just finished watching HP2 before coming here. There you go. Haven't heard that in years. Indeed. This bot hates me. Indeed. The only thing that I haven't tested so far, maybe this Mix It Up update has actually fixed TTS. The only thing that hasn't tested is the Text Me, which is a new redeem that we've got. So at some point, if somebody does that, then we can test whether or not that works. But that's cool. I am glad that is now slightly better than it was. We'll just shift this slightly further over there. Nice. Okay, who's that, Jet? Okay. Righty. So, if you want to... Okay.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Okay. I'm not quite sure why it's on a Japanese voice, but there we go. I have to become your friend's lover first, indeed. Yes. But it's working. So at least we know that now. That's brilliant. Good. That Mix It Up update has definitely fixed the thing. I used to be a 3 fan as my favourite, but now I'm torn between literally every 3 to 8. Yeah, I'm 3. Prisoner of Azkaban is the best one. You can try. Ooh, that was not the voice I was expecting. Well, yeah, I don't know whether I've put it on right. I think I was trying to test it at one point, just to see if it was working, and I couldn't get any voice to work. And it's obviously just defaulted back to where I left it. I was desperately trying to get any voice to work, so it's obviously just gone back to the Japanese bit. My favourite has always been 2, but 3 is a very close second. Yeah, I just like the darkness of 3. Because it's got far more Dementors, etc. in it. So, yeah, that's kind of why I prefer it. Yeah. So, yes. I'm still trying to get through to what was my favourite game of the year. But I can't, if I'm entirely honest, I can't even remember how many games, I mean, the number of games we've played. I think on my my Steam wrap-up, it said I'd played something like 160 games or something like that. So it's kind of difficult to work out which one I would consider to be the best or my favourite. But there's been a lot of good games this year, certainly.
お前 WAMOU 死んでいる。
She's just going to be a menace with this now that she knows it's working, isn't she? Jet, if you DM me, you don't... No, it's not randomised. It's definitely not randomised. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Bottom right. Are you just not looking? Also, no countdown. Oh, no. I think it's stupid putting a cooldown on it. Because a lot of the time when somebody texts on Wade's stream, you have to sit and wait for 5 minutes. Hello, kiddo. How are you? Nice to see you in. Yeah, and you sit and stew for 5 minutes going, come on, hurry up. This is ridiculous. I want to respond. But you can't because you have to wait 5 minutes. It does your head in. How are you? That's some exotic accent. I like it. Where do you think this accent's from? We'll just we'll test now. We'll have a test. Quick quiz. At least you like it anyway. Welcome in. I know. I know. It's Scotland. It's in the title. Indeed, yes, absolutely. Ignore Kuwu. I still haven't.
I still haven't redeemed a sound sing.
This is going to be quite funny, I think. I was taught English at uni, but it was general British. I see. Nice to see you in anyway. Always nice to see. New people in the stream. I don't normally wear the hat. The hat is a redeem. I don't normally look this ridiculous. Sometimes I look even more ridiculous. The Japanese voice is killing me. I know. I kind of thought maybe I should change that. I don't know whether I can change it midstream. Let me just try this. Maybe I need to try. Okay, hang on a minute. Whoa. Can we change this midstream? We should try potentially. I can't even find the damn thing now. Ooh. I'm looking. I can't see it. Twitch channel points is probably the text me. Yes. Text to speech. Aha. Right. Okay. Here we go. We'll go for. Oh God. U.S. English female. Can we do that? Right. That might work now. Cool. Just so I don't get cancelled for being. What the hell's that? No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, folks. See, now I've got sidetracked. You've sidetracked me. You horrible people. You love a VLC media player cosplay. Indeed. No, Brian. It's definitely not Brian. Wait a minute. Did I ever redeem it? But I forgot about it. Best not to think about it. No, you didn't. He's lying. That is his daily outfit. Press X for doubt. Oh, this is Kubu's new favourite emote, obviously. Chewy emote. Good. You always know when Kubu's been introduced to a new channel and somebody's bought her a sub there. Because she starts spamming one particular emote over and over and over again. I've noticed you using this one. So anyway, that's cool. I think we should be okay now. I just love the emotes. Okay. Yes, I get it. Yeah. You obviously don't love my emotes enough. Where's the evil emote? Yeah, see, now she's gone quiet. She's been silenced now. My personal fave. Slack. Is that Jeff's lizard? Yeah. See, I'm not tapped in enough to meme culture to be on top of that. And then you just start. You just end up. Yeah. You see, everybody starts doing it, and it just looks like you're copying everybody. So yeah, I'll stick with the ones that I've got. You like that one, indeed. That's a good one. Yeah. I can't believe that Grim has been in and out of Kay's stream for months and thought that was a cat. In what planet does that look like a cat? I'm not even in the meosphere, but I just like the lizard. I see. Yes. Crimson Knight, like, shut up. Nobody knew about that. 180p, remember? Indeed. Yes. I suppose it wouldn't have curves. It would just look foggy. Indeed. I have no idea what the meme is either. Yeah. I'm assuming it is. It must have originated somewhere, probably on TikTok, which I'm not really plugged into. So, right, we're going to have to go back and do another Hall of Hats now because Pissy's old one from earlier. So when this one finishes, we need to get another one on the go. So let's spin. It's going to be the same one. No, it's going to be Golf Pro. Okay. Did we get to the end of that? Is it finished now? Of course, that isn't the Harry Potter theme tune. That's an alternative, legally distinct version. Hey. We may get round to a game at some point. You never know. Like how I'm brandishing this thing like it's somebody's head. Yeah. My favourite emote that really sums me up has to be this one. Yes, you do use that quite a bit, I have to say. Right, have we reset that? Is that going to work now? Timer, let's go. We're off again. Beautiful. Right. So, have we discussed everything we need to discuss? Is everything cool? We've got somebody pick up something we need to discuss for about 5 minutes because we've got ads starting in 7 minutes. There's no point in me starting a game with 7 minutes to go. How did everyone find Sleep Awake? Did we really enjoy Sleep Awake? I thought it was great. Loved it. Loved every second of it. I would tell you what I would like to do. I would like to go back to that An Exorcism as well. We need to discuss the geopolitical situation in medieval Japan. Go, no, okay. I have no understanding. Did you update your world? I don't know. I was in and out of sleep. Well, you were supposed to stay awake, Grim. That was the whole point of the game. I don't think there's anybody new in chat, to be fair, that could put themselves on the globe. So no, there hasn't really been anybody new that could put themselves on the planet, to be fair. I'm just having a quick look and see. Nobody that's spoken, basically, anyway, that would put themselves on there. So we're okay for that. We are okay for that. I'm just trying to think of what else. I really enjoyed Sleep Awake, but I've got no other games at this point that I have to do anything with in terms of I haven't had anything from Keymailer or Lurker or anything for a bit. I've put a couple of applications in, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'd like to go back and try that An Exorcism again because I think we wandered around for a bit and got a little bit lost. And I wouldn't mind going back and just having another go at it to try and work out what we were doing wrong, and that, potentially try and get through it this time. So we might go back and do that. I could go back and finish Dead Format. I kind of really enjoyed Dead Format, although it wasn't playing particularly well with my PC and streaming. But I would like to get to the end of it. Death. Guess what? What, Pemme? Whoa! It's a night. Everybody's redeeming their sound alerts now. Second one of the night. Pemme. Yeah, I'm not talking to Pemme. Pemmy was in Camilla's chat earlier, and I noticed he was there and said, Pemmy, as I do, and he ignored me. There was no response. You got it recorded. DM me on DM me on Discord, Pemmy. Who else is going to redeem a sound alert? Grim, I think you've been saying this for about a year, but then you keep saying, "Oh, but I don't know what I'd have." This has been going on for about a year. You saying, "I'd love to have a sound alert, but I don't know what it would be." I'd love to have a sound alert, but I don't know what it would be. I'd love to have a sound alert, but I don't know what it would be. It's just going to be meows. Okay. I would, but I don't have an idea for one either.
Lemonade, sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade.
I love the fact that Grim hasn't quite realised yet that every time he joins chat, there is indeed a sound alert goes off. But he just hasn't quite worked out. You has realised. Okay. Good. Nobody, you never commented on it. You've never... just put the cat, I'm a kitty cat one. Okay. I have no idea what that is. But yes. I will review any and all sound alerts that get sent through. All I ask is it's not excessively sweary. It's not anything to do with burping or farting. Because I don't really find bodily function noises funny, really. So yeah. I've already suggested that before, Grim. See, you're getting Kubu riled up now. Can it include a group of men wearing wooden penises? It depends, really. It depends. It depends how offensive it is. And it doesn't have to be a video one. It can just be a sound. Jet, you fit right in here, is all I'm commenting on that. See, I doubt anyone has asked you that question before. Not that specific question. I think there's probably been questions around penises, and there's probably been questions about bodily function. I mean, the sound is great. You remember Barry from EastEnders? I do remember Barry from EastEnders. Not that I've ever watched EastEnders. I know who Barry from EastEnders is, even though I've never seen Barry in EastEnders, if you know what I mean. Because he's that guy that's always referred to as Barry from EastEnders. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Send it on to me and I'll have a look at it. And if I think it's okay, then that'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. We'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at it. So, yes, no particular goals for this year. I don't really do resolutions or anything like that. So you've sent it as well, Pemmy. Thank you so much. I don't really do resolutions or anything like that. So the only goal I really have for the year, and I'd really, really like to do this before my 3rd year anniversary in April, is to get to the 1,000 followers. But at the moment, it's a vain hope. Because the last 3 streams, I've had 3 follows, which is amazing. I use it as sound elsewhere, so kind of what is my trademark. I've had 3 follows per stream for the last 3 streams, which is amazing. But then by the next day, I've lost one. So I have gained 9 followers and lost 3 in the last 3 streams. I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's cracking me up. I have no conception as to why that's happening, but 1 in 3 are unfollowing. Indeed, yes. It's not, when you put it in those terms, it's horrible. But at least I suppose the positive is we are net positive out of it. So yeah, got to be Twitch calls. I don't know. It's too incremental. I don't know what it is. There just seems to be something, and it's never the people that just followed. It's people who are way further down the follower list because I tend to know who's followed in the last, maybe the last 20, 25 followers. It's never one of the last 25 followers, or very rarely. Yeah, I mean, it literally could be at that point. Anyway, we're about to hit the ads. I need a pee. So we'll do the be right back screen. I pay 1.2k indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure it's quite that bad, but yeah, that's the way it's been going. So let's go for the break. Oh my god, really? Is this all you're gonna do all night, is it? I'm sure I limited that to one per stream per person. Anyway, there we go. Oh, Grim's jumped the gun. Grim's jumped the gun on that one. Anyway, let's go, because the ads are going to start very soon. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. Enjoy. Oh, the drop game's changed as well. We're now in winter rather than Christmas. It's a sandstorm. What the hell's that? The bad ending? Uh-oh. So we've now opened all that, so shouldn't have any more trouble with them. We'll be able to see, unless they... Jesus! That actually really did get me, that one. You still can't open it? That's disappointing. I guess we'll have to use your parents' closet then. I don't want to go back in. Is that shooting up his bum? Has he been raised up with that laser up his bum? They know exactly what they're doing with that, don't they? That's just ridiculous. That was in here, wasn't it? Put this with... Oh yeah! You are having an absolute laugh. Oh my god! That was horrendous. Uh-oh. Get out. Okay. Right, I think I kind of know what I'm doing there. No, I don't. We're out. Ooh, now we're back down here again to the door that we couldn't get through earlier. Because we have the employee card now. Oh no. She's here. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Ho ho. That is some outfit. Your hair is clashing so bad. Man, that was a quick 3 minutes. What's this?
Operational guidelines.
Please read the following statement carefully. Let's go to this again. Did it stand under the light? Rigged, indeed. Indeed. Right. Let us Do that. Interact. What are we saying? Is it going to act? I'll go back to... I wish you could change this. Oh, damn it. It seems quite set in its ways. Okay. Do you want another spin? Let's spin it again. Okay, I haven't had a Torquay for a while, mind. When was the last time Shork got the spot? Oh, we had a run of the Shork. It was constantly the Shork. It hasn't been the big gay squid for a while, though, I have to say. I tell you what I did watch the other day. Which messed me up, as it always does. I watched Me Before You. Anybody else seen that movie? Oh my God, that's a killer, that movie. Where'd you go? I'm here. Do not fear. I prefer You Before Me. Was that what? You Before Me? I love that movie, but my God. It messes me up every time I watch it. It's horrible. We need more hats. What do you mean I need more hats? We've got loads of hats. Why is that? That beak's looking a bit dodgy, isn't it? These things all cost money, you know, Koo. It's coming out of my pocket. Deathy, do you not watch Frankie Gets a New Hat? Yeah, absolutely. But that's just kind of excessive. That's Frank's thing. I don't want to be doing Frank's thing. I don't want to be like stealing all ideas from Frank. We started off with a couple of hats. What if I sub for a hat? Okay. You sub. If you promise to sub, Kubu, then I'll get a new hat. But then how will we make you an I Love Cock hat? There you go, Kubu. That's my promise for 2026. If you sub, I'll get a new hat. Yeah. Not just for 1 month, mind. Right, anywho, let's get moving with this. We are doing that, and we're changing to that. And then we are showing the hat in the game. Please, thank you. Hello, Parto. How are you? I'm going to try and sub. It will never let me for some reason. Okay. Weird. Fishcake timing. Right, I do not know how this is going to go because this game looks absolutely beautiful, and I really enjoyed the demo, but I'm not 100% convinced that I'm going to be able to run it at top volume, if you like. Can we hear game? Or can you hear the haunting noises in the background? Now, what I should be able to do here, actually. Where am I? Where am I? Hang on a sec. We can do this, we can do that, and then we can perhaps... Look, we can get the whole hat in now. Woohoo! Just haunting signs. Well, that's okay. There. New game. Let's try it where we're sat at the moment. The demo of this was really fun. I'm really glad we can get the whole thing in now. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. No death chats for 1 hour. No, not indeed. Ooh. Why is this not showing up on here? Oh. 2 secs, chat. I'm an idiot.
Would drown the past. was wrong. The ones who came before me, their faces said more than words ever could.
I hope that siren's not going to be going
There
the
was
entire
something about
time.
the island that didn't sit right with me. And some things you can't unfeel.
Okay. Very atmospheric start. I do remember there was an electrical storm in the demo, which was stunningly good. It was probably the best electrical storm I've ever seen in a game. Okay, so it's 5 to 12. I'm presuming noon. First, I need to put my belongings inside the lighthouse room. You got your Doritos and your blankie, you're ready. I don't know if Jet was around at the time we were talking about that. It looks good though, doesn't it? Come back, ship, come back. I'm not convinced it's going to let me run anything else on stream, mind. Do I want to be around all 13 inches? Well, it depends. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, really. Okay, can I interact with... I bet at some point we're having to do something with that well. Okay. You think your boat would sink? Okay, let's go. I remember you being a very pixelated lighthouse. Yeah, I quite like a game in a lighthouse, to be fair. I am liking the fact that there is, it's very clear that you can put your hand on something or you should be interacting with something. Okay, I'm thinking that's the way to the actual light. Ooh, can we open the windows? I'm not wanting to open them. I mean, you can open the windows, but I don't think it's a good idea to open the windows. I'm assuming I'm up here. Maybe the last keeper forgot it here. Okay. Yeah, but you'll also be letting any other horror on the island in. The picture of the threes. It seems these keepers were here at some point and are now dead. Remembering William, Jonathan, and Victor. Okay. Not the vibes, really. It's too early to sleep. What's that? Ooh. The light unveils the truth. Matches and memories fade, but the glow remains. It's never too early to sleep. Looks like every keeper has one, a classic pipe. Okay. My only photographs from the war, when I served as a commander in the Observer Squad, 1917. The same year they laid the burden of a grave mistake upon me, a mistake that struck down our own men. Yet I escaped it, cleared my name, and left the blame buried where it fell. Okay, so he's got a past. Keeper cap. Can I put it on? Nope. Okay. So is that us? Are we... It's getting dark. I should turn on the light. Ooh. Who shut the door, though? Hang on now. Hang on now. Yeah, that was, what was that game called, Kerry? Something Under the Lighthouse. Oh, hello, Kubu. You have subbed. Nice. Thank you so much. You're confused. Out of oil. I'll have to refill the tank. Why are you confused? Because it never set off the... I don't know why it didn't set off the alert, certainly. But you are subbed, it looks like. So I now owe you a hat. No one lives under there. Kuwu confused. This has never happened before. What kind of hat are you looking for? You're usually... Well, and me. You and me both, Grim. It never comes through for me. When I donate it for charity, it also didn't. Ooh, okay. A toilet hat. Also, I'm not buying something that's incredibly expensive. Cat ears. A balaclava. Yeah, I already got a big cock hat. Cock RL. Why? Let me off the ladder. Why can't I get off the ladder? Okay. That's weird. I literally cannot get off the ladder. I'm stuck. I think I've broken the game. The game has broken. I can't get up the ladder. Oh, I can. I'm off. I'm off. It's okay. We're okay. Don't panic. No one panic. Your sub broke it. Right, I need to... Oh, hello. It's getting a bit dark here. Okay. Hang on a minute, though. Is there something... I need to put oil in something. Where am I getting the thing to carry the oil? Not here, obviously. Have a think, Kubu, as to what kind of hat you would like. And so long as it's not horrendously expensive. I can look to get one. You don't have to do it now. Just at some point. Right, okay. Oil can. Now, does that mean the oil's in it? I mean, it's fairly limited as to where it could be, Grim. Right enough. Okay. It's not that then. Elvis here. Oh god, this is I quite like games about lighthouses, but going up and down the stairs of the lighthouse is a nightmare. Right. Okay. No. Okay, right, we're on.
TBH, I just want to test this.
I know what it's supposed to say, but it didn't work. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now, but lights on, I think. Sunset is near. I better switch off the foghorn. Okay. Foghorn? What's this? Flashlight? For now, it's of no use to me, but I can't get through the dark nights on the island without it. Okay. Right, where... Okay, the foghorn's there. Can I have yours? You've got a sub! I can clearly see you are subbed, Kubu. Okay. No, there must be. Okay. I has valve. Okay, nice. This lighthouse keeper thing's dead simple, isn't it? Probably on mobile. Kuba refuses to buy a new laptop.
At Grimson Cat, you are 90% of a
Finally.
menace to the stream. A true gremlin. You are the wasp in the moving car. The spider in the corner of the shower. The nails down the blackboard of life.
That doesn't look cool. Why are those birds making so much noise? Burb. You know you have a sub. I only use mobile Twitch. And I've never had an issue. 2 seconds, I need to do this. Because I cannot see my OBS at this point in time. So we need to find our way down to Burbs. Hello, Faye. How are you? Lovely to see you in. Hello, Stinky. Are you good? And a sec till we'll see what. Eons is one of them. I've seen Eons with one of Frank's streaming friends as well. Eons has one of them. Okay, so what are we... Just have a look in here. Ooh, okay. Can I take that? No? So, that's why the birds are crying out. Dead burb. Key. Not sure what key is for. Can we bury the burb so that the other burbs don't get... Maybe the last guard left it for me. I need to find out what it unlocks. Okay. The streak share pop doesn't work on mobile. You have to go to the channel points redeems to share it. Now, other people who watch Twitch, do your channel points go up when you're watching on... Does anybody watch Twitch on their actual TV? I watch quite a bit of Twitch on TV. But I'm not entirely convinced that my channel points are going up when I watch on TV. Okay, key's not compatible. They do, just very slowly. Okay, so not the same as... Yeah, see, this is what I thought. Because I watch a lot of Nat first thing in the morning. Because that tends to be when she's streaming. For me. And I can watch like an hour or two. And then I go and open up either the app on my phone or on the PC when I come up to start work. And my points don't seem to have... Okay. Moved, particularly. What are we finding in here? Ooh, is this what this is for? Nice. Was that the... Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm leaving this note because there are things about this island you won't be told. If you knew them, you'd never agree to stay here. Back in 1912, 3 men were stationed at this lighthouse: Jonathan, William, and Victor. They were all experienced, reliable, and in good health when they arrived. 2 weeks later, when the relief boat came, everything had gone wrong. The light was out, the rooms were a mess, furniture broken, windows smashed. The strangest part was that the men were gone. Not a single body was found. Only bloodstains, torn clothing, and signs that they went through something terrible before they disappeared. Take this as a warning. This place is not as quiet as it looks. What's my price range? Probably under €10. Father Abraham stands before the lighthouse, raising a large cross high into the storm. He seems to be forcing back unseen demons, as if the very tower itself had become cursed. The image carries a sense of dread, like a desperate attempt to hold back something overwhelming. Well, that's not a very confidence-giving photo, is it? To the next keeper. Beneath the lighthouse stands a cellar. Okay, locked and long forsaken. They say no man should enter it, and perhaps that is true. Yet I know what lies within. Shadows, whispers, remnants of those who came before us. It was Father Abraham who dared to break the silence. In the dust of that hidden chamber, he uncovered signs mark that spoke of no natural fate. Okay, not quite sure what that means. He was certain the 3 missing men had been claimed by sea devils. For days he laboured, placing holy symbols across the island, hoping to drive the creatures away, but his prayers found no mercy. The men never returned. Their bodies were never found, and still Abraham swore he felt the presence of the drowned ones, their wailing cries twisting through the wind like broken glass. Remember this: the 3 crosses by the withered tree are not graves. No earth holds their remains. Ooh, Abraham placed them only as a token, a warning, a memory of what the sea itself chose to swallow. Interesting. I never like looking out windows in games because... Sky, thank you so much.
Skyashi has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 11 months, totally not a scam. SOS, I seem to be stuck stranded on an island with only a lighthouse. Without no monster. Help then tag 72 bucket run.
The long sea journey has drained me. Tonight I should rest early. Yes, not good. You're only... You're on an island with no monster. I have had no monster today. The room's cold. I need to warm it up. Okay. Where the heck am I going to get that then? Not that. Match. I know. Imagine putting on the fire as you go to sleep. Surely you should have had the fire on earlier, so it's dying down. Ooh, why is that? That's not very... Why am I in a room that's got a photo like that, a painting like that hanging on the wall? That doesn't seem right. Right, okay. This game is stunning and creepy. Have you played it, Sky? I played the demo of it and it was really good. I enjoyed the demo. It looked stunning. My only slight concern... oh, hello. What in the Bloodborne? Are we going to fight... Are we going to fight Rom, the vacuous spider now? And why am I floating about 10 feet above the water? I have very much enjoyed... Yeah, my only concern was that it was the same people that did Amenti. And Amenti looked crude, but wasn't a very good game. It was kind of dull. So, I'm hoping that this is better. Gotta keep the cinema going here and walk straight on. Why am I listing to the right? Picks up later on. Oh, I'm not enjoying it at the moment. I was just a bit concerned that I saw Amenti, which looked stunning, but was a bit dull. Okay. That is a big bird. It's huge. It's like an albatross or something. Well, we made it through the night. I hope this doesn't have a lighthouse scene. And I mean by the movie, The Lighthouse. Those of us who've seen the Lighthouse movie, I don't want a Robert Pattinson in the boiler room scene in this, please, thank you. Right, let's go. Where are we going? What's the no note yet? Okay. The sun is rising. I should turn the light off, probably.
I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident.
Yes, indeed. It will. Oh, don't run. Light is off. Turn on the foghorn. Is that the next one? You get down to that shed. Uh-oh. Where did this blood come from? I don't want to go up there, because if I go up there, I might get stuck in the ladder again. Oh no. A dead bird. There's blood dripping onto the lamp. Weird. Just jam. I need to clean the light. Okay. Glad the bulb didn't break. Can you imagine having to replace a bulb like that? This cloth is never getting us all around about there. This guy's seeing two Pemmies. Are you at work, Sky, or have you finished work for the day? A thick fog is rolling in. I must activate the foghorn. Yes, I knew I would have to do that. Right, I'm going to jump so I don't get stuck in the ladder this time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm off until Monday. Fantastic. Is one gaming? Is one streaming? Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let's get down to the foghorn room. Streaming all weekend. Ooh, Silent Hill F and Gravity Ring. What's Gravity Ring? I know not of this game. Washing machine. It does not work without burning charcoal. Oh, Gravity Ring. I see. Right. Where the hell am I getting the charcoal? Okay. I think the charcoal's there. I just need to put this in here. Because we don't... No, never. It's never been heard of. Sky has never died to gravity in that game. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, so we're off, we're running. We've got that sorted. The morning feels refreshing. I could use another cigarette in this open air. Amazing. Because the morning feels so refreshing, I have to put tar into my lungs. Outside. What's this one now? That one's quite cool. That's the best one you've shown so far, Pissy. Why is that giving... Okay, right. Oh, right. Maybe I've got my cigarettes on me. This has happened, Sky, because Kubu said that I needed to get more hats. And I said I would get another hat if she subbed, which she has done, so I'm now duty bound to get another hat. Do you want... Do you think this bird wants a cigarette? Don't, man. That's a bad habit. Once you have one, you'll keep wanting them again. Okay. Again, the birds are restless. What's happening this time? I don't know. I don't know what's happening this time, but... Indeed. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Damn it. I'll just go and past the toilet and away. What about one of those times? No, I'm not getting one of them. Bit obvious, that one. Well, I was running back down to see where they were restless, and they were restless there last time. I forgot to actually check where the birds were. I knew that well. See, I said that when we were coming up the stair. I said, I bet we have to do something with that well later. Well. Yes, okay. Now I'm screwed. Holy moo. Yet another dead bird. There must be some meaning behind these deaths. Well, I hope I can find out quickly, because otherwise I'm going to be dead. Who's that guy? He shouldn't be up there. Health and safety. Who's that up there? I don't know. Who's that Pokemon? I didn't see if he was tagged onto that handrail. That looks like Nessie over there, doesn't it? Looks like that really bad picture of Nessie from the 70s. Right. Wrong way. Ooh. More hurry, less haste. Right, let's go. Right. Was it here? Ooh. Secret key. Did you know The Lighthouse is Deg's favourite movie? I did not. I have to say, I really, really enjoyed it. I've seen it twice. Hello. But what key is what? Well, this is what we're going to find out, Sky, obviously. It is a very good movie, I would say. It's a few people I know's favourite movie. I wouldn't say it was my favourite movie, but I enjoy it. And I enjoy the whole... The process by which it was made seems fascinating. The fact that it's so black and white, but it was actually filmed in, like, blinding white light. The secret key is not compatible with the secret door. Damn it! Right, where else? Where else have we keys? Keyholes. So close, indeed. Who would... Hello? Whoa, this is the cupboard we need to be in. Let's go. God, no, not again. I swore I'd never touch this poison again. I can't. It's like finding a stashing monster. Okay. What's happened? Oh no. How far away, honey you. Alright there, Jim. How's it going? Maybe it's monster and wine bottles. I don't know. That looks like beer to me. Beer. So, this is me, a man who can't even keep his own promise. Hopeless. Midnight is already past and I still haven't turned on the light. This is horrible. Oh God. I'm a bad lightkeeper. Okay, we has the oil can. Jimmy, do your job. Alright. Alright, Jim. Let's go. How many ships have run aground since we've been lying hammered in the basement? Let's go. Uh-oh. What's this? Okay. Phew. But we've still got the fog. The foghorn's still going off. Yes. So far, this game has been run up the stairs and put on the light. Run down the stairs and put off the foghorn. Run up the stairs, put on the light. Run down the stairs, put on the foghorn. All while looking very pretty. Not us, obviously. The game. It's just like I'm a lighthouse keeper. Need a flashlight, okay. If this thing needs a battery, I swear to God. Ooh, it's very atmospheric, isn't it? It's not exactly, the foghorn's not exactly belting out, is it? Uh-oh. I can't stand seeing these dead birds again and again. You get so many screenshots from this game. Hello, Void. How are you? Are you better? Oh, here we go. Here's the electrical storm from the demo. Are you feeling better? Has your illness passed? I did turn the foghorn off, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I turned it off. I did. Okay. Let's go back up the road. Hello. Alright, boys. Something's wrong with this island. It's not safe. I have to get out before it's too late. I must head to the radio room and contact the communication officer. This island is no longer safe. Okay, radio room. Is that the radio room down there? Do we think? Yeah. Maybe. Okay. Nice try. Why is your Amazon in Dutch? Possibly because you're in the Netherlands? Just a guess. Okay, let's contact Hera? I nearly fell off. Sky, you've played this game. How on earth? Okay. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh, you mean when you played it? Right, okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're cranking again. Another stream, another crank indeed. Let's shut that. Hello? Hello? Why can't I... Do I need to do something else first? Hello? Why can't I get to that? What am I missing? What am I missing? March, April, May, June, July. What's about August? Why isn't August ticked? Has somebody not done the Okay, somebody not done the maintenance. Okay. Arthur, Naval Station. This is Arthur Lucian. Do you copy? Over. Arthur, I can't stay here anymore. This island, something's wrong with it. Strange things keep happening. Get me out. I quit. What you're seeing isn't real. Isolation does things to the mind. You're imagining it. I understand how you feel, but you'll have to hold on 5 more days. 5 being capitalized. Very important. Then I'll send someone to relieve you. That's the best I can do. 5 days. Now stop calling, do your duty, and don't bother me again. Alright, Chief. Oh, the birds are moaning. What's happening now? Where are burbs? Are they out the other side? It has to walk dog. We'll be right back. Okay. Can I use this? No. Where are the birds? Oh, they're way over there. Okay. That's a bit of a trek in the dark. Right, let's just shut all the doors where we're going, just to be on the safe side. We're going to be over here. Ooh. Poopy time. I thought you'd already been, Kubu. Where's the path? Oh God. Don't fall off the cliff. That's one quick way of getting off the island right enough. This is filling me with huge amounts of good vibes about going to meet Banshee at the seaside tomorrow. I have to say. Not. What's going on? All of the burbs. Ugh. A Spanish Bible. Okay. A keeper's mysterious note. I know they lied to us about the fate of the 3. Beneath this lighthouse, in the cellar they sealed, the truth still lingers untouched. They keep it from us, for they think ignorance is safer than knowledge. To them our lives are nothing, mere bodies chained to this cursed rock, worked like beasts until we break. If what devoured those 3 should come for us, they will not mourn. They will replace us as easily as a broken tool. Survival then must be ours alone. Do you think Abs would be upset if she found out you played a game with loads of dead birds? Probably not. The skull of an unknown creature. Looks like some sort of gibbon monkey type thing. Normally this does happen. Kubu always takes us to the toilet, Jet. This is a known fact about this stream, that Kubu takes us to the toilet when she goes. Okay. Am I gonna get update? Hello. Is my objective gonna update? No, it's not. All mobile users do. Yet. Is there anything else I need to do in here then? It doesn't look like it. Gamers don't look up. Maybe I just need to head back to the lighthouse then. I don't, honestly. I use it as time away from the piece. Fair enough. I don't. I leave my phone in the other room like a good girl. But then you miss the content. What if you missed the really good bit? Kubu's bathroom is hecking far. I don't know whether I'm going in the right direction. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be heading back up to the lighthouse or not. It just seems like the right thing to do. It's so far. It's 5 steps too far. Yeah, Lily raw dogs it. She goes to the toilet without any form of entertainment. Okay, I am not sure I've done the right thing here, but, you know. Lily has a TV in her bath. Hello. Okay. See, this is what happens when you don't take your phone to the toilet and you run back to find out what the noise was. Going to the bathroom without a phone is a waste of... Yeah, you can be extremely productive. Hello? You can be very productive. Oh, no. Somebody's been going through our stuff. Let's have a quick look around here. Oh, ads. Having such a good time, I completely forgot about ads. Okay. What's this? Where's my flashlight? Oh, okay. Okay, we're now locked in here. And I don't mean in a good way. I don't mean in a way where we're concentrating really hard. Let's just get hammered. That seems like the obvious choice here, is to start drinking heavily. Okay, so the birds are still flying around there. The clock's moving. Can we get back into the lighthouse tower now? We cannot. Okay. Still don't like the nick of that guy. Right, let's yeah. Birds are still mourning. I can't go to sleep, so I'm kind of stuffed there. What have I not done to trigger something here? It almost sounds like the door's opening there. I mean, okay. Right, I've obviously, okay, we're going to have ads starting soon, so I will go back in here and we'll just sort of park up. Oh, there we go. Something to read. Right. We'll read this when we come back from the ads. Please enjoy 3 minutes of the drop game. And I'm not sure how well the drop game will play, to be honest, but you can give it a go. And we'll be back in 3 minutes. See you then. It's a hell of a stretch between the two turntables, though. You'd need extremely long arms to be mixing with them. Look at that. You need to be Mr. Tickle to do that. Like, oh. Fill the bowl. Are you kidding me on? What kind of... What in the name of... What? Okay. Oh, hello. Granny. That's the wall, Granny. Please do not pee there. Please do not pee. That's not the bathroom. It is close. Be aware. What's close? What the heck? Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Which order should I do it in? Because I'm obviously not getting it. It's okay, I've done it. Downstairs, probably. You son of a gun! That was quite a good one. Okay, there must be another one somewhere. Jobby. Right, where are we going? Left wall strats. Let's go left first. Always go left. Maybe we shouldn't have gone left. Wee! What? Uh-oh. Are you going to leave me too? Oh, I love it. Standard horror fare. Ooh. Did you see it? Round the shower curtain. How cool. By end of the table. The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That gave me such a fright. None of the above. Oh god, the door's opened. The door's opened. The door's opened. Go away, go away, go away, go.
Cocks in the morning.
Cocks in the morning. There we are. We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. And resume the game. Hopefully that made your bingo. You've never seen a drop score that low. Yeah, some of them are incredibly low. Hopefully your bingo cards are looking a little bit better after that. I think I've only got 3. Having said that, I've got 3 in a row, but I've only got 3. There is no escape. As long as the light remains hidden on this island, the demons will not release you. They will gnaw at you, tear at you, until nothing is left. Find the light. If you are pure, it will fade to silence. But if you bear the weight of sin, the light will burn brighter until death comes so dreadful the gulls themselves will weep. Oh, great. And this is me, who's been involved in dodgy doings in the past, had to clear my name as an alcoholic. It's not looking good for me, is it? In terms of not being a sinner. My bingo card looks like a depressive biscuit on a rainy windowsill. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going or what I'm supposed to be doing. Ooh, is that something no. Hello? You weren't here the last time I came past. Sir? Well, at least we find out who was causing all the mess. Unfortunately, we can't make them tidy it up. Because that guy ain't going nowhere. I can't interact with him at all. That's such a British analogy. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Where's the third one then? If we've got two bodies there, the third one must be up here, I presume. Probably in the bed that I was sleeping in last night. No. Death, why do you kill all these people in the ad break? Truth be told. Oh, okay. Ooh. Exactly. They hadn't subbed. Uh-oh, I've been on the bottle again. Right. I awake. I must find out what's going on in that basement. Well, I'd love to. However... Did you die or just collapse? I think I blacked out. With the alchemifrol. Don't drink beer, kids. Okay. That looks like an army hat. With barbed wire. Okay. It not here no more. Okay. Burb. Hello? Get away, Burb. Right, shut the window again. Yes, the kids watching an 18+ stream, do what I do and just have a fruit shoot if you're feeling feisty. Okay. God, I haven't heard of fruit shoots. Banshee used to drink them non-stop when she was about 6. That was her go-to beverage. Every flavour... Well, it was really the apple and blackcurrant one that she had most. Okay. What am I missing? There's something I'm missing. I do not know what it is. What the heck? You took lives from others. Ooh. Well, unfortunately, and I hate to kind of point this out, but you're kind of in that situation when you're in war. It's you or them, really. Much as you might not want to. That's broken. There is no related item in the inventory. Okay. Yes. I need to find the pendulum. Bad joke. Right, let's go. Anybody seen a pendulum anywhere? There. Ye God, don't go too far out there. Okay, that really hasn't helped matters. At all. I am back with Koo's bowel movement report. I don't think Koo actually went to... What's this? Although she has got very quiet. You wasted your life. Well, that could be said about many of us, really. Why am I on the ceiling? Where is Lionel? Come on, Lionel. Come out wherever you are. Okay. Am I dodging? Okay, can't go there. I am failing to see what I need to be doing here. I think Koo's just deep diving into Amazon at this point in time to try and find a hat. She's lost the hat shopping. Aha. You turned the truth upside down. Uh-oh. I has been found out. Ooh, that's never good when the door shoots down to the other end of the corridor. Never good at all, really, is it? Okay. We never did find where that third guy was, unless he was up the chimney. Now none of this. Okay. So there's nothing down here. She's gone concerningly quiet. Yeah, nobody likes it when Koo goes quiet. That's never a good sign, really, is it? She's either fallen asleep. She's shouting at her sister. Can I crouch? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, so if I can't crouch... Indeed. Right. And I'll keep going back to here. Right, what have I missed? Hey, ay, ay, ay. Right, so it's not here because we've done everything there. Okay, so there's obviously something around the top of that. Where's Sky when you need her? Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Is it Rosemary? Okay, am I just missing? I can't seem to interact with any of that. I can jump, but I can't crouch. I don't think. Move, left, right, jump, run, focus, zoom, use, alternate, unequip, inventory, examine, pan, rotate. I know. So there's no crouch. So what the hell am I supposed to do here then? I can't get past there. There's no point of interaction. That I can see. Is there anything I'm missing along the walls? I mean, it keeps saying there's no related item there. So there obviously isn't a way of getting into that. I don't see how it could be at the other end of the corridor, though. Did I miss something in this corridor? You know, all these windows can open, but doesn't appear to be anything in behind them. Just satisfy myself that I can't actually go back through this door. No. So everything we need is in this space, it would appear. I'm just not finding them. Okay. Sky! Sky! Where are you, Sky? Anybody any ideas? Entirely unsure of what to do now. Doesn't seem to be a point of interaction anymore. Obviously need to trigger something somewhere, but I don't really... That's the only point of interaction, and I don't appear to have anything in my inventory. Let's do that at the moment. And then we can do this. Look, Grim. Shark, yay! Also, hi, I'm back. Hi. Let's go across to here and then do that. And we're off. Right, let's do this again. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Does this actually go up any further? Maxed out there. Right, okay. We cool. Right. Not really helping in terms of what we need to do here. The bowls are still in the cupboard, I hope. Right. What am I missing here? Maybe I need to open all the windows and let the steam out. Or the smoke out. Doesn't appear that that's what I'm supposed to do either. Maybe if I... it's as simple as I should have had the flashlight on when I went up the stairs here. So I could see something at the top of the stairs. Ah, right, okay. Missed that constantly. Okay, why won't it let me do anything? God, pixel perfect. Okay. At least we found it, chat. At least we found it. I was sorting out stuff for tomorrow, so I don't have to rush in the morning. Nice. Are you teaching tomorrow? Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm sure you can manage that, Kubu. Okay. I need the second lantern. Okay. I need someone with a license. Da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da. 007. A license to thrill. Okay. I need something to break this. Okay. Dude, you're not exactly helping me at the moment. I'm finding an awful lot of things that I need to do something with, but nothing to help actually I has axe. Oh. Okay. Not gonna lie, not 100% sure what's happening. Right, Victor's note on William's killing. Ooh, so Victor killed William. When old Jonathan realised the devil had crept into the island, we fled below, thinking we could hide, but this place only grew darker. Jonathan warned us, the devil still waits. We must not surrender. But William, he was already lost, drunk, twisted, consumed. I could see the devil crawling inside him. He raised his hands against us, against Jonathan and me. He meant to kill us both. I stopped him. I had to. And yet, he begged for forgiveness. I was blind with rage, with fear, with something I cannot name. I swung the axe. His head fell. I burned the body, hoping it would end the nightmare. It did nothing. Jonathan sees my act as surrender. He is right. My fury, my fear. It was the devil's will. I did not resist. My sin is no less than William's. Indeed. Right, okay. So, we're beginning to get the picture of what's been going on here. Dude. One slight issue. Why is it saying I can do something with that and I can't? Weird. Okay, that's the first lantern. Second lantern through here, maybe? Smash! Ooh. Big axe. Right. Alert. Oh. Something's gonna come crawling out of the... So violent. Hello? Right. No burb in the cage. Okay. So, apparently, Jonathan had great faith in Jesus. Oh. Okay. Jonathan, we have been trapped down here for over a week, and I can't bear it anymore. Every shadow, every whisper. The devil is here, in every corner. William tried to kill us. He almost succeeded. And I am the one who brought this terror upon us. I am a fool. I surrendered too easily. I killed him. I thought it would protect us, but all it did was confirm how weak I am. How damned. If William's death was justice for giving in, then mine must follow. I deserve it. I am sorry to leave you here alone, but I cannot stay. Burn my body, Jonathan. Burn me. Cleanse this place of me and the devil I carry within. Okay, so Victor killed William, then committed suicide by hanging, and said to Jonathan to burn the body. Another key. But did Jonathan... But Jonathan couldn't have burned the body because the body's hanging there. I is confused. Where am I going? Ooh, that's quite cool. That's what I could see on the other side. Jonathan believed that this sacred symbol might protect him from the darkness ahead. Can we not take it then? Religious photo frame. M&S. You got it from M&S? Right. What we doing here? Can't get into there. So we come in here. So we're now just backtracking. I don't think we can get out though, can we? And we still haven't found the second torch. Can we get through this way? No. Okay. Okay, so that's... okay, this is getting kind of confusing. Yeah, we've seen that. I kind of feel that every time I have to backtrack, I kind of feel that I've missed something because... because everything's been relatively linear so far. Okay, hang on a minute. Ah, right, okay. I forgot we'd picked the key up there. Okay, do we need to go and have a look in that box? No. Okay. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. There's a thingy though. Oh, no, I needed that. Dude. There it is. Shh, 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 shh. Everybody, quiet, quiet. Son of a...
Scotland! Scotland! Freedom!
Okay. What's the story here? Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was that if you were without sin, then you'd be able to grab the lantern, the light. So, but I don't know. Is it me? Am I doing something wrong, or is this just part of the story? Or I can't say that there's no interaction. Oh, maybe if I switch the light off. I can't switch the light off. Damn it. The door won't open without another lantern. I'll have to track one down. Maybe we need a pole. I don't know. There's not a huge amount of stuff in here. If I'm entirely honest. There was a bit in the narrative earlier that was a bit about if you didn't have sin, then you should be able to grab the light or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it was along those lines. Aha. Okay, so you just had to keep doing it. As long as you flee from the truth, the light will flee from you. Yet in the end, the light unveils the truth, Arthur. Okay. But where is it? Oh, hello. Okay, where are we? What's happening? How do I... Oh. Right. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. No bother. Thank you, Lily. Have a good sleep. Ooh. To my dearest mother. Dearest mother, how I miss the warmth of your kitchen, the smell of your cookies, and the sound of the children laughing in the yard. Out here it feels like another world, but I keep telling myself I'll come back, and everything will be just as it was. Soon I will walk through the door again, and we'll forget this war ever touched us. With all my love, your son. Okay. Hello? But you wouldn't let me live. Okay, so I need to find an item that'll make the radio work. Not there. Okay. It's just a matter of time finding the right thing. Right, let's go. Okay. Now we're in a maze. Crank it. I would like to. However, I can't see exactly Okay. Follow the power cables, mate. Okay.
Since I started keeping this light, it falls on the wrong places.
Observer 1, this is Iron Fist. I repeat, this is Iron Fist. We need enemy coordinates now. Observer 1, we don't have time. The planes took off. Send enemy coordinates now, over.
Copy that enemy position. 38 degrees southwest, under the lighthouse.
Arthur, what have you done? The coordinates were wrong. We hit our own men.
Oops. Okay. Arthur made a boo-boo. Now, why did he do that? Was it because he was drunk? Or just panicked? Or... I'm getting Amnesia, the bunker vibes. Remember when we played that? That was horrendous. I don't know how I got through that game. The fire, it consumed them all. No one made it out alive. It's my fault. All of it. Your flashbacks to this weird horror game with dinosaurs that I played. Or just in general. No. Civilians, children. This was their shelter. Oh no.
This is a breaking report from the Western Front. British forces have pushed back the enemy, forcing enemy troops to retreat. Key positions are now in our hands and morale among our soldiers is high. This success marks a significant step forward in the ongoing campaign. More updates will follow as the situation develops.
Okay. I don't think I can get through there. Okay, so that's done that bit. And I don't think I can get through here. So I'm going back the way I came. Yeah, I'm going to my reckoning, I feel. Can't get out there. Five to 12. That was when we first arrived on the island. Ooh, everything's getting a bit... Ooh. Hello? I'm confused. I have to hide this. It was the Germans. Oh, so he covered it up and said it was the Germans. Okay, so there's someone down here who wants to mess with my mind. I need to find them. Okay. Now that I've faced the truth. It has lantern. Not that door then. God, it's not. Oh, there. Is it good, Kubu? Okay, so we can get upstairs there. Or there's a door here. Which is the wine cellar. Just doesn't seem like the kind of place we want to hang about in for too long. Okay. We has oil can. Whoa, look at the size of that bottle. It's an old game. I don't remember much other than wandering around those ditches and there's a dinosaur stalking you trying to get you. It's a black and white game. Ah. Interesting. Because of all those many dinosaurs seen in World War One. It's not on Steam. Okay. Ooh. Note on the back of the picture frame, you're not supposed to be any different from us. Okay, so nothing else up here that I'm supposed to... What the heck? I shift the pillars about. So I just can continually pick that up. That's not cleared. Seems to be all that's gonna come from there. Oh, okay. All of the burbs. Okay, so that's come back to the crossroads there. This is the original place that we went to. He's gone now. Still no bird in there. We can't get through there anymore, so that's all done. Sounds interesting. I'll have a wee search about. Okay, Okay, so I can't get through there. That's obviously where I need to go when I get the next bit of this done. But something's not allowing me to move on. Upstairs. I can't interact anymore with that case. That's just what it is. I'm presuming that's just a mismatched texture there, because I can't do anything with that. I can't pick that up. Can't do anything with the books or anything. What's this? No, I can't do anything with that. That's just pipes. I can't pick that up. Can't interact with that. Or that, or that. Nothing in there. Probably have to go and touch the light or something, don't I? Ooh. Ooh, finally you came, Arthur. Stay down. I can smell the devil clinging to you. Ooh, are you still here? What happened to the other two? Where is the light? Ooh, so now we're getting the chance to... Where is the light? We know what happened to the other two. And there's a kind of pointless asking, are you still here? We thought we could bury hell itself. We hide it beneath the only tree. Next morning the tree was dead, and this island, every breath, every shadow, turned into damnation. You've been down here all this time. Time doesn't matter here. Alive, dead, our souls rot in this pit. They're forced to watch endless TikTok. The devil won't release us, not where the light is buried. What happened to the other two? They prayed, then they stopped. They lost hope. And when hope dies, the devil takes his due. Of course, their deaths weren't the end. They rose again as his children, and now another soul has joined them. Ooh. Have I given in to the devil true? Then it's true, I've given in. The bottle's in the cupboard. The devil left them for me, didn't he? Thanks, Kubu. No, you carried your damnation with you before this island, before the light. From 11 years ago. Your sins carved a darker beast than any devil. There's no running from it. What are you saying? You are the thing you fear, Arthur, the very shadow that feeds this island. It's you who brought death upon the birds. It's you who keeps the devil smiling. Ooh, hang on a minute. And now the devil is here, closer and closer still. Is the devil behind me? Uh-oh. Where's that shadow? Okay, we saved. He was right. The truth never changes. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I passed out. Okay. Facing, surrendering, escaping. We need to face, don't we? Absolutely need to face down our truths. Can we make it to facing before the ads? I'm running. Oh, you're saying the escape. No, I'm gonna face. I'm gonna face the truth and deal with the consequences. Or try and run to it before the ads. Or run from the ads. Okay. Oh, okay. What do I need then? Seems weird that it would give me the choice of the three. Without actually having the item on me that I need. I can't get in there. My case is gone, so I can't pick up anything there. I can still pick this up, but can't take it anywhere. I can still put that on. Okay, I am slightly confused. There is nothing left. I've drank the place dry. Can I get back through here? Okay, so I can't get back through. That's weird. Why has it allowed me to get to this point? And not allowed me to... Maybe I have to try and escape. There's nothing in the case. The case isn't there anymore. The case isn't in my room. Anyway, the ads are starting, so let's take the 3 minutes and we'll come back and try and figure this out. See you in 3. You know who this is, don't you? This is Hazel. She's got her scrubs on, man. She's at the optometrist. Is he polishing his truncheon? here. Is Steve coming? Please let Steve come. I like Steve. Hello, Steve.
You should have seen the look on your face, you absolute pussy.
Hello? Oi. Beat it. Yes. I'm not quite sure why he's decided not to do the drop this time round. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's weird because it doesn't look like it should be having a problem. How annoying is that? You're standing there, you turn round to go out, and you end up going back in again, constantly. Okay. Something's not right in this picture. Hello? Can I help you? There we go. Gonna have me pizza? That was a sneaky pizza ninja, I'd say, indeed. What are you talking about there, Wade? Are you still talking about fireworks? Ooh. What are you two doing in that corner? If you do that, you know. Oh, is that how cool? You're sucking in that corner, are you? Come on then, show us. Oh, maybe it doesn't do it until. Maybe it doesn't do it until you've had a few goes at it, and it says, "You're as thick as mince. I'll need to give you a hand now."
Kawaii.
Oh God. Opened the door there and that sound alert went off. It gave me a wee bit of a fright. How did you enjoy stream last night? Well, I opened the map 4,372,581 times and still didn't realise where I was. So I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Oh, that was us. I didn't realise you could shut the door yourself.
Come on, let's get her open.
And we are back. Rigged. Right, I have still not kind of worked out what's that? Well, that's a weird sort of artifact. Right. I'm slightly confused. Let's go back into this shed here. And see if there was anything that we've left. We can't get in there. So there's 3 choices. But one... Okay, so the crosses were to face. This was surrender. So maybe... But is that surrendering to the devil? I don't want to do that. Or does it mean surrender to your punishment? Alright, so we're basically going to jump into the sea. Do we want to do that, or do we want to try and escape? Okay, so according to that, we can't do that either. Okay. Have we missed picking something up somewhere? Don't tell me it's soft locked because we never actually picked something up in that last scene that we maybe should have. Okay, let's have another quick look round here. We can't open this case. We can't do anything with that. There's nothing we can do through there because we can't get down at the bottom into the bit where all the drama happened. So the only option open to us at this point in time is to try and escape. Unless we find something. Hello Clem, how are you? Nice to see you. Enjoy the lurk. I swear to God, if we get down here and it says there is no related item in the inventory. Thanks, Clem. Right, I am struggling. What's this? An ore. Ah! Right, so is there... Ah, right, okay. So is there something close to the scene? Because I don't want to try and escape. I'd rather face down to... Maybe there's something lying around those crosses that allows me to face my justice or face my fears or face whatever. The really interesting thing about this is that when we played the demo, literally nothing from the demo is in the game. It's like entirely different. Not even any of the scene. You've got lots of problems. None of the scenes that were in that demo have been part of the game at all. So we've got this. Oh, is it the tree? Okay, so right, here we go. I've spotted it. Yes. Am I going to throw? I'm not going to throw myself in, am I? There's going to be 4 crosses here now, isn't there? Yeah, baby. I like it. Cool. Now, can we I wonder what continuing means. So this was, I think there's 3 choices. Let's see where we... Alright, so yeah, we can see all 3. We'll do all 3 endings then. So there must be something round about the... There must be something round about the lighthouse that allows us to yeet ourselves off the top. So we're faced. We need to surrender. And we can escape. Now we know there's an oar beside there, so we know the thing for that. Grim, pay attention. But we've missed whatever it was. What would allow us to jump over the edge? That seems a bit weird. Okay, so that takes us back down to the escape. What's this? It's a kind of weird place for an anvil to just be sitting, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a bit perplexed at why the demo was so different. Like, had nothing to do with the actual game, other than same character and set in the lighthouse. Okay, so keep an eye out, folks, for an item that we can pick up. The rope. Oh, here we go. Oh, got caught in the... I think this is enough to put an end to everything. He's having one last drink. Oh my goodness. The demons are well and truly in his head. Well, that was certainly hellishly more dramatic than the other ending. The burb gets the last laugh. Give it 2 or 3 days and it'll be mystery meat, Grim. Don't tempt me to eat it now. Okay, so we've faced our transgressions and paid the price. We've surrendered to it. And now we're going to try and escape. BRB. Kubu, don't BRB. We're just... You're going to see the third ending. Don't miss the third ending. Now I'm going to have to wait when I get down to the... Kubu is edging us. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Can we go cross country? Yes, we can. Huh? Now we know exactly where this item is, so this can be a quick one. I wonder if we'll get away with it. We probably won't. I mean, in all honesty, I know you might be desperate, but in reality, looking at this all the way around, would you really take a rowboat out into the middle of the ocean? It's not exactly an appealing prospect, is it? I know you might want to get off the island, but still. I think I'd be... if you know which way is what, then it's quite easy. I know, yeah, but I mean, how far away from the mainland is it? And you're in a rowboat. It could take days to get anywhere. I know you can find your sense of direction and say, well, I know the mainland is to the north or whatever, and you can find your way to the north. But rowing a boat in the ocean for days on end isn't exactly an enticing prospect. Right, now you see, now we're waiting. Who's rowing a boat? Now we're having to wait for Kubu. Koo, hurry up! Or we're just going to get in the boat and leave without you. What do you think? Grim, Jet, are we just getting in the boat? Are we leaving without Kubu? She had a chance. She can stay in the island. Ku's the only one that can make us wait. Okay, we're going. We're away. She can watch the VOD. Not even that, we've only got one oar. This is desperate. And somehow we seem to be able to row. Oh. Honestly, I think I'd rather have thrown myself off the top of the lighthouse. Because that ain't getting us anywhere. Oh, 20 years later, we made it. Interesting.
There is something different about today.
This is Radio London with breaking news. Adolf Hitler is dead. The devil is dead. The devil is dead.
It's like the past has awakened from its slumber, calling me back.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Cool. All you missed was we took the oar, we jumped in the boat and rowed out to sea. And then we've arrived in England 20 years later. Which you saw the cutscene for. Hitler is dead. Follow your leader. Okay. This game's full of ladders that you can't go up. Which is a bit... hello? I see you. mister. Cheeky boy. Okay. Okay, auto mod. Sometimes auto mod is just a little overzealous. Hello, Cherry. How are you? Are you good? Lovely to see you. This doesn't look good. That T. Robert's got a lot of hardware shops in this area. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Did you have a good time? The Burbs are coming. The Burbs are on their way. I tell you, he looks a hell of a lot better 20 years on. He looks a hell of a lot better 20 years on than he did in that island. Oh. Now, who would have thought that the most dramatic and longest ending would have been the escape one? It's gonna be 5 to midnight, isn't it? Yeah. His day of reckoning came. They finally tracked him down.
This is Radio London with breaking news. The devil is dead. The devil is dead. Tonight, the city breathes easier. Tonight, the world breathes easier.
Very good. Very, very good. We are the devil. I enjoyed that. Yes. Righty. Let us quit that. And we're right back to there. And then let me just do this. Bye. Where does he keep disappearing to? Who knows? I'm back. It's all right. Don't panic. Wah. All good. He's back. He's back again. Did you enjoy that? That was quite cool, that. I quite like the fact that it was I quite like the fact that it was pretty cinematic, but had a nice story going through it. I do like it wasn't probably the most dynamic in terms of running about doing stuff, but the story was quite nicely interwoven. And I have to say, I'm pretty sure I'm right in it's the same people who did Amenti, and although Amenti looked stunning, it wasn't particularly interesting. And I think there was it kind of built itself up to the last 10 minutes of the game almost, where there was one absolutely massive jump scare put into it, which most people experienced and jumped about 15 feet in the air. But if you'd seen that jump scare, there was nothing else in the game that was remotely scary. And I wouldn't have said that. I mean, that obviously wasn't scary as such. It was just kind of strange and eerie and unsettling, which I quite like. I actually prefer that in a horror game. I prefer when the story is more unsettling and eerie than outright trying to jump scare you every 3 seconds. And there was a couple of attempted jump scares in there. I mean, it wasn't like completely devoid of jump scares, so it had that going for it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was pretty cool. It was a bit longer than I thought it was going to be as well, to be fair. I thought we'd probably be there for about an hour, but it actually lasted a good bit longer, a couple of hours, which is brilliant. And we obviously got a bit confused a couple of times, as we do. But yeah, that was reasonable. Love it when it's longer than expected. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yes, and that's taken us in quite nicely to I can finish a little bit earlier tonight and get to bed because, as I say, I am going to meet Banshee tomorrow with Daniel, and we shall see how we get on there. Going for a walk and then something to eat. They're on holiday and they're not too far. Well, they're away for a weekend, a break, and they're not too far from us. So we'll go and say hello and let the dogs run up and down the beach and have a bit of a wander. Although it's supposed to be snowing and 40-mile-an-hour gales or gusts tomorrow, so that's going to be quite an interesting one. Well done, Kubu. TTS not deciding to work with that one. However, I'm glad that TTS is majoritively working again. It's better, obviously much better when TTS is working, just adds a bit more flavour to the context. There's always been quotes here, Grim. There's been quotes here for...
Are you alive?
Are you alive? There's been quotes here from probably about a year. Let's see. When was that? Can we see when the quote was added? No, unfortunately. Can we? Date, right. Yeah. 28, the first quote was added on the 28th of October 2024. So 15 months ago. That's how long you have not been paying attention here. There we go. Now, TTS should be reading those. So that's maybe, I'll need to have a look at that because I think I set it up so that it should be read by TTS. But anyway, there we go. This one's... Hello, Eons. How are you? Lovely to see you in. Hopefully you've had a good new year and you're all good. Oh God, I hope I'm not in those quotes. Grim, stop self-bonking. Yes? Love it. Absolutely love it. There we go. Eons, did you have a good new year? It was an interesting New Year. Hope you had a good one. I played Silk Song. I watched my daughter, Banshee, playing Silk Song on stream, and then went to bed about 11:30, waited until midnight, sent some messages to people, and then went immediately to sleep. I'm not a big fan of New Year, I have to say. It does absolutely zero for me. I don't get the whole thing roundabout. It's exactly the same. When you're waking up on the 1st of January, it was exactly the same as when you went to sleep on the 31st of December. There's absolutely no difference whatsoever. I was home by 11 p.m. on New Year and basically did the same. Yeah, I mean, it's just an excuse really for people to sell you overpriced beer and get leery and basically make a fool of themselves. So the long and short of my celebration tends to be sending a couple of gifts and sending a couple of messages and then going immediately to sleep. I did well actually to stay up. I know people did it. The reason I stayed awake until midnight was I knew that people would set fireworks off, because people set fireworks off if somebody, gets a badge, whatever. And literally anything to celebrate, people set fireworks off nowadays. Lots of vandalism and attacks. That's mental. So Dutch fireworks are crazy. Yeah. And as predicted, around about 10 to midnight, the fireworks started. But I have to say, by about 20 past midnight, certainly around about my area, they were basically over. And the dogs don't really, the dogs aren't bothered by fireworks. They're not fussed. The dogs I've got now, my last dog hated them. He used to be having a heart attack. But the two Ozzy and Rocket, they actually go outside and watch them. They sit outside watching them. This year fireworks should be banned, so people. I see. So they're just letting as many off as possible. I mean, I would ban them from. I would let them. I would let there be a public display. I think, in my view, is that there should be a public display that you can go to if you want to see them, but they shouldn't be sold to normal punters on the street. You shouldn't be able to walk into a shop or whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's good, Grim, because a good number of animals obviously just do not like the fireworks at all. Yeah, I would love to ban them entirely, but without being a complete dictator, I would say that, because then you can control them. People let them off on the road at midnight, yeah. My first dog went nuts. My second dog didn't care. Yeah, as I say, my first dog hated them. I mean, he would start sweating. He would visibly shake. And it got to a point for three New Years in a row, we put Deadpool on, because it's so full of bangs, crashes, bombs, bullets, guns, that we just put up the volume about an hour before, and that would slightly take the edge off it, because he almost thought that it was part of the movie. So we had to try and fool him from that point of view. But my first dog went nuts when she heard a ball bounce. Okay, yeah. I mean, there are triggers there. Drone shows near the sea. Well, I mean, there's some places like in Italy. I know there's some places in Italy that allow them, but they're silent. So you can see the fireworks, but they don't make the big bang and the crash, which, is a compromise. You don't need to have the big loud bang and the crash, but you can actually see the colours or whatever. I don't have an issue with that per se, but I still think, if you have a public display, then you can say it starts at 9 o'clock, it'll be finished at 9:30, and that's it. Nobody has to worry about it. Kids don't have to, if babies are trying to get to sleep or young kids are trying to get to sleep and there's banging and crashing and thumping at midnight and stuff, people just don't think about it. They don't think about the effect it has on animals. They don't think about the impact it has on families and kids, and they just, selfishly just let the things off. So it's just one of these things, I suppose. It's the genie's properly out of the bottle, but I would really love to get to a point where we could dial it all back and either just have a public display, silent fireworks, Well, it's yeah. I think there's an element of you don't always know your neighbours, you know. So some people might not know you've got a dog that's terrified of fireworks. Some people might not know that you've got young kids because nobody really speaks to each other, you know. Certainly from on estates like ours, it's commutersville. People go away in the morning, they come back at night, they leave their house, they go back into their house and never really speak to anybody. So you wouldn't really know what was going on in anybody else's house. Personally, I get a barrel of crude oil and pour it in a small stream at midnight, then flick a cigarette butt in and set it on fire. This is not true. Good. But yes, my rant is now over. I'm not a firework fan. If I had the power to do anything straight away in the world, it would be to ban fireworks, I think. However, let's go and see if we can find someone to raid before it gets too late. God, there's a lot of people on tonight. A lot of people on. Now, who have we got? Oops, not that. Who would we like to see? Momo's on. Now they're doing. I was going to go there, but they're doing collab, which is never good when you're trying to break in to have a wee chat with somebody. We could go and see Red. It's been a while since we've gone to see Red. Let's go say hello. It's one of Celeste's pals, obviously. Raid channel. A raid. Why is that not coming there? Good. No, she's been on for 3 hours. That's fine. Let's go. We can go and say hi to Red. We've been there once before. But thank you. Thanks for streaming, Merry Yearmas. Thank you, Baseman. Thanks for being here as ever. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you to Sky for 11 whole months. Thank you to Kuwu for her new sub. 16 months you've been subbed, actually, Ku. So now that we know it works, there's no excuse. And, you know, tell me which hat that you think would be quite cool, and I'll have a review and see what I think. But yes, it's so tedious, though. But think of how you're helping charity. Just DM me on Discord if you find something. But yes, thank you, everyone, for being here. I will probably be back on Sunday night. I'll see how I feel. I'm starting back at work on Monday.
At Grimson Cat, you are 97%
right
of a menace to the stream.
97% as well.
A true gremlin. You are the wasp in the moving car. The spider in the corner of the shower. The nails down the blackboard of life.
Indeed. There we go. Now, let's go and say hello to Red. And I shall see you probably on Sunday. Ta-ra! Bye!
Q is a healer. Raiders, hello? Older than death. Hello, my sweets. Hello. Hi, Death. Hi. How was stream today? What did you get up to? Tell me all the things. But also, if you need to raid and run, please do so. Don't feel like you have to stay, but I appreciate the raid so much. I am on NA. Thank you.